Is it weird that this crossover actually makes sense? But hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to more Black Ops 6. Just really quick before I get started, if you enjoy this video and want to help support the channel, then leaving a like and subscribing would be very much appreciated. And yeah, I also want to thank everybody for the support that they showed on the last Monster Hunter Rise video, which I didn't expect to do nearly as well as it did. Although the fact that I was talking about Monster Hunter Wilds probably helped in that regard. But yeah, as you saw in the intro there, the Season 2 Reloaded update, along with the new maps and game modes, came out, and also the TMNT crossover came out. And I have thoughts about this, so just I'll get the negative stuff out of the way. Not that this is super important or anything, but just, you know, it's in the game, so I'm gonna talk about it. But each bundle is sold separately for the 4 characters, and they're 2,400 COD points. What does that actually equate to roughly? Oh, it's literally $20. Yeah, it costs 20, 40, 60. It costs $80 to get the 4 characters in a crossover event where the most iconic thing about this franchise is the 4 characters that star in it. So yeah, of course, you know, Call of Duty cosmetics be, you know, Call of Duty cosmetics in terms of pricing. But also there's this event for the new crossover, and it doesn't start until 5 days. So I thought this event was supposed to start with the Season 2 Reloaded update, but I guess for whatever reason they're waiting a week for the event to start, even though the skins and the melee weapons that are in the event are able to be used if you buy these, but if you don't buy them, then you have to wait 5 days. I feel like this is the first time that they've done that, because usually the event stuff and the bundles launch at the same time, but for some reason here they're launching separately. It's super weird, and I don't really like that. And because none of the new melee weapons are in the game, and the new special weapon is not in the game either, the saw blade launcher, the only actual content to come out with Season 2 Reloaded is the 2 new maps, the multiplayer game mode and the zombies game mode, and I think that's literally it, are just the 2 game modes and the 2 maps. Which, granted, I've heard really good things about the 2 multiplayer maps. Now, granted, I'm not going to play multiplayer in this video because I've played enough multiplayer for multiple lifetimes, but of course everything to do with how this event and crossover is being handled logistically is horrendous. But I am going to try out the zombies game mode that they added, which is basically cranked in zombies, but it's, you know, themed around the TMNT with a unique announcer and unique power-ups and all that. It's actually kind of fun. I played it once before making this video. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that on Liberty Balls. There's also unique rewards for doing the main quest on each map in this limited time game mode, which is actually kind of neat. It's the same calling card as the regular map, but it has a little turtle shell in the corner, which is neat. But yeah, with all that negative shit about the event out of the way, I actually think the actual crossover itself is really cool. And at first I thought it didn't really make a lot of sense. They were just doing it just to do it because Call of Duty crossovers are whatever. But yeah, I didn't realize this, but this game is set during the 90s. I think it takes place during 91. And the, here we go. I forgot there's a special intro for this. And the live action TMNT movie, the really old school one, was it came out in 1990, I believe, so it's time period accurate. And in the universe of this game, the movie came out literally a year ago, which is very funny. And not only that, but the Season 2 itself in Black Ops 6 is themed around like ninjas and assassins and all that. Now I wonder if which one came first, the theming for the season or the crossover? Is the season themed around ninjas and assassins because they knew they were going to have this crossover event happen? Oh, sick. So, or was it the season's theming was first and they, you know, had the crossover second? It's very funny to think about because I could totally see a Call of Duty game having to theme an entire season around a crossover that they planned ahead of time. But you're probably wondering what the fuck is on your screen. So let me explain. So yeah, this game it's cranked as you know it as it's been in, you know, previous Call of Duty games in zombies. You know, you get kills to keep up your timer, and if it goes down, you die and the game ends. And in this game mode, there are pizza power-ups that also increase your time. And as you can see here, we're fighting Foot Clan ninjas, which is not a sentence I ever thought I would say out loud, but you know, here we are in the year of our Lord 2025. I almost forgot what year it was. And all the announcers in this game mode are unique. So April O'Neil is like the regular power-up announcer, and for the special rounds, it's Krang, which is very funny. Oh, it's one over there. Max ammo. God, it's so cool. Like, unironically. And yeah, when you grab the pizza power-ups or the I'm assuming it's the ooze can power-up. Yeah, the character, depending on what weapon you randomly get, will say a voice line. And yeah, currently I'm pretty sure this is the only way to actually use these weapons unless you buy the bundles. And I'm pretty sure the enemies just spawn infinitely, and the rounds are time-based as well, which is awesome. I'm pretty sure if I kill this guy, yeah, also the points are like jacked in this game mode. In pizza we crust. In pizza we crust. It's so goofy. Like, if you ignore all the horrible shit about how everything is priced and the event not even being out, but you can get the melee weapons if you buy bundles in the store. If you can ignore all that horrible shit, this event is actually pretty funny and fits thematically with the time period of this game. Yeah, one thing I was not expecting about this either was how hard this actually is to like keep up your timer, because if I like run away and try to open all these doors now, it's gonna be like not good. Like instead of killing zombies, I'm over here running around and my timer's going down. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how efficient this game mode actually is to grind camos, but you do get shit tons of points for doing this. So there's that. And the ammo box there is on top of the roof. I thought it was over here. It is not. We're here by ammo. See, I lost so much time having to run over here and not shoot zombies. It's actually kind of annoying. I wonder if there's something that I'm missing for keeping my time up, because it seems like it's very hard to do so. But I did some stuff, you know, speaking of other random shit. I did some stuff in my router settings to try and alleviate the disconnects that I'm having. You know, if you've watched any of my Call of Duty videos or even my Monster Hunter video, I don't think I actually put it in that Monster Hunter video, but yeah, if you watch any of my recent Call of Duty videos, you know that I'm constantly being quote unquote signed out of my profile and having to restart my game just randomly. I did, you know, try to see if I could change that or alleviate it in some way, and we'll see if I get disconnected during the session, or if I get disconnected after I make this video. You know, apart from like updating my router's firmware, which the last time my brother tried to do that, it literally like broke our router. So yeah, I've also seen online that I have a Netgear router, and yeah, I saw other posts online about how updating their router's firmware also broke their router.
Wait, should we save some for April? Nah.
That's so rude. I'm assuming the all the melee weapons are going to be available in the free event pass when that launches in however many days.
Hey, eyes up here. Let me know if you want to make a quick exit.
Gosh, she's your like exfil chopper. That's so good. I'm like missing all my headshots because I have to kill them so fast.
Whoa, and people say I'm cheesy.
God, this fucking like, I won't lie. I could see how like the average person can like see this and be like, this is stupid as fuck. Why is this in my Call of Duty game? But like I said, it is time period accurate, to be fair. But also, I do have a soft spot for TMNT, especially the first live action movie. And I'm pretty sure there's 2 other movies, and I've never watched them, and I don't even know if they're good. But like, unironically, the first live action TMNT movie in the 90s is like really good. But yeah, my timer is slowly getting closer and closer to 0. I really don't know how you're supposed to keep up your timer while also being able to upgrade all your shit, because I have no perks either. But I feel like if I run into go buy perks now, I'll probably just die. But yeah, updating on the camo grind situation. Oh, these are the first times that I've used the Psy. Neat. But yeah, I've completed what is it, all 7 ARs that you have to do for Mystic Gold. So yeah, I'm starting the SMGs, and I'm probably gonna skip the KSV and opt for the PPSH instead. I'm probably gonna switch out some of the vanilla guns with the DLC ones, you know, so I can have a mastery camo on one set of guns and a mastery camo on the other set. And if I'm really bored, then maybe I'll get the opposite camo for whichever one I skip. But wait, there's like regular zombies here now. What is that supposed to happen? I feel like it's not. Quickly run over here and pack through already. God, I did not realize how juiced the points were in this game mode, but I guess it kind of makes sense. You have to get a bunch of points very quickly if you want this game mode to like function. Well, that was fast. I don't know how you're supposed to do the Easter eggs while this shit is on, because like I'm literally just doing nothing and sitting here and killing enemies. Maybe you get time for doing different things. I'm not sure actually. Also, I just realized I have tier 3 armor. I never bought tier 3 armor. That's odd. Alright, there's so many people talking. Oh my god, my timer is so low. Yeah, I'd like to say that if you're like bawling out of your mind, this game mode might be really efficient for grinding headshots, but I haven't had a camo pop up yet, so. Oh my god. Speaking of which, there we go. Maybe this is going faster instead of, you know, if I played just a normal game, but I don't know. I'm about to die here. Yeah, there you go. There must be something I'm missing to like greatly extend my time, because I feel like it's going down faster and faster, or like I'm getting less time for killing enemies. I must investigate. But yeah, I don't know. Like these crossover things that they do are super cool, but it's like, yeah, I got 2 camos there. But yeah, these crossover things that they do are really cool, but just, I don't know, especially with something like this where the whole point of this crossover is the characters, but it's like, obviously, like people would want all 4 of the characters. I know that, but I'm not gonna shell out $20 for each one. And I feel like it would have been cool if maybe they gave out like these versions of the skins for free, and they had like really fancy versions where like, I don't know, their face bandanas are like glowing and animated and like flowing in the wind or some shit. I don't know. It's like a quote-unquote premium version of the skin to be sold in the store, and like at least these regular versions, you know, you could have them be in the free part of the event pass, or at the very least you could have bundled all these skins up into one bundle and made it, you know, cheap or whatever, but quote-unquote cheap. Maybe it doesn't really matter all that much. Maybe I'm just saying this because I like TMNT. So yeah, when I made that connection, you know, with the season and the event, you know, where the season is ninja and assassin themed, and then they're gonna have a TMNT crossover, I was like, oh, that makes sense. And I just realized I didn't have Dying Wish equipped on Quick Revive, even though I've had it like this entire time. But yeah, I don't remember at any point in this game or the previous games where the event and new weapons don't come out with the update that they're associated with. Like, they usually have a bundle so you can quote unquote skip the event whenever, you know, a new weapon is associated with it, but like you can't even use the new weapons unless you play the new game mode, I guess. But I mean, you can't like use the weapons and level them up and all that. Speaking of which, I really hope the melee weapons, when they do eventually come out in I can't believe it's 5 days. It's so odd that they're not out when the event like characters are out in the season 2 reloaded update, because there's like no content in season 2 reloaded now, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, I mentioned it in the last video as well. I'm currently watching Noisy Butters go through the camera grind in the previous COD games, and I went all the way back to, I'm pretty sure this is the first one that she did, was Black Ops 4, you know, just watching all those videos in the background as I'm playing the game. And I kind of wish I was, you know, an actual conscious person with complex thoughts when that game was out. And, you know, somebody who just actually was good at video games and had actual decent internet. Because, yeah, watching that game now, it actually looks really fun. Although some of the challenges during the camera grind that I'm saying seemed like actual pain. Although I guess it's not really anything worse compared to now. It's just that there's more of them. And, yeah, I have the game favorited literally on Battle.net, just so I can find a quick place to click on it to see if it ever goes on sale. Not that I'm gonna, you know, do the multiplayer shit. It's mostly just for zombies, but yeah, that whole era of Call of Duty was something that I missed out on. Also, I say this every time I look at the camera, but God, Dark Matter looks so good in this game. Come over here, open this. Also, I kind of wish the Dark Ether portion in the tomb looked more like this. Like, you can see when you walk into here and when you exit, there's like a slight filter that they put on the screen. Whereas in the tomb, you kind of just walk in there and it looks nice, but I don't know, it's not as like glowy or purple as I thought it was going to be. Also, speaking of watching Black Ops 4 gameplay, I forgot that Nebula is a camo from Black Ops 4. I say forgot, I never knew that, but yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, it's the Beans camo. I have the Pack-a-Punch camos on now because I was using weapons that I didn't have the multiplayer camo for, like the Krig and all that. Oh, the Cryofreeze AoE doesn't actually kill zombies. Okay, that's cool. Because yeah, the Deadwire one totally kills zombies, but this one doesn't. Neat. But yeah, this camo grind is definitely gonna take a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Like, obviously I went into this knowing it was going to be longer than the multiplayer one, although the multiplayer one took me forever too, but that was because there was a lot of times where I just wasn't playing the game. But you know, if I just face tanked it and, you know, just constantly played the game, then yeah, it probably wouldn't have been as long as I made it out for myself. But yeah, this one, getting a single gun to Mystic Gold, it takes a minute. I'm pretty sure on Terminus, getting to round like 30 or 40, I can like almost finish a gun to Mystic Gold. But then, you know, the zombies get so strong that you're no longer just popping heads instantaneously, even with like max upgraded weapons. Maybe the weapons I was just using sucked, but I don't know. I highly doubt that was the case. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me for today. I don't have anything particularly enlightening to share this time around, but yeah, I just wanted to show off that goofy ass game mode, which I think is actually pretty cool. It's really hard, but yeah, again, maybe there's something I'm missing about it that I'm not getting, but yeah, I just wanted to showcase that and talk about the camo grind, how it's going. I've officially finished one category of weapons to Mystic Gold. Yeah, I might just straight up replace the explosive weapons, like the Frost line and or is it the 7.62? I don't remember. I forget which one it is, but one of the snipers and the pistols that turn explosive when you pack-a-punch them, it makes it impossible to get critical kills. But yeah, I'll get to those when I get to them. And then for a few of the camo challenges, I'm probably gonna have to actually hop into directed mode to like kill elites and all that. But that is an issue for me to deal with in the future. But if you did enjoy this video and want to help support the channel, then leaving a like and subscribing would be very much appreciated. Rick Toffin in the Liberty Falls intro cutscene, remembering how his wife and child died. Raphael, this is where I watched my family die. Cow bummer. But anyways, later.
Straight away, going my way, let the nonchalant be command dance to themselves, but we're taking over.